Morning, so I'm going to be going over the basic spermine oxidase reaction mechanism. For a lot of you that don't know, and you're probably here because you know, spermine is a polyamine, and polyamines are essential in a lot of basic metabolic processes like cell proliferation. So spermine looks like this. Got an amine group, bond with 3 carbons in this chain to the first amine. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons bonded to this nitrogen. And on this last one, you got 1, 2, 3 bonded to this nitrogen again. So this is what spermine looks like. Spermine is going to be converted in the presence of oxygen and water to spermidine. So spermidine, oop, that kind of looks wonky. Let me start that over. Spermidine. So spermidine is one of the substrates for the synthesis of spermine. So if we're working catabolically, to go from spermine to spermidine would mean that we're using an enzyme called Spermidine Oxidase. Spermidine oxidase to convert spermine to spermidine. Now, spermidine oxidase is not the only enzyme that we can use to break down spermine to spermidine oxidase, but it is the most selective and relevant enzyme in that catabolic pathway. So the most important step for this catabolism, oh my gosh, is the fact that spermidine oxidase is FAD dependent. And so what that means is as we see this reaction intermediate, bear with me. The most important part of this stepwise process are these electrons being pulled to form this double bond at the carbon. So here you see with this reaction intermediate, right here is where you will see the oxidase activity happening with this FAD removing two hydrogens. And so the next step, you come in with the addition of water. You will convert spermine into spermidine. Now, the key differences between spermine and spermidine are the number of amine groups. So where did this amine go? We can see that additionally, you will have hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. And what that looks like is this. So you've got this bonded here, bonded to that, and 3 amino propanol. So what this looks like is pretty wonky. So you've got 1, 2, 3 carbons that you're missing from this chain, but also you've got this addition of the OH at the end. And why that's important is because this 3-aminopropanol will spontaneously undergo beta elimination to form acrolein. All right, and we can go over what acrolein is and the reason why we don't want that later here. But essentially, this is the full stepwise reaction mechanism for spermine oxidase to synthesize spermidine from spermine. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely let me know. If you're wondering what happened to this FADH2, over here you can see FADH2 was converted back into FAD, but where did these H2 go? That O2 that we had in the beginning, that was originally in the presence of spermine, got converted into H2O2, and that's where those hydrogens went. So you see one of the products is H2O2. Another product is the 3-aminopropanol that we lost off the end of this amine. And that's where you see everything coming back together. Thanks.